Hey everybody, just a quick little heads up before this video gets started. This is an edited down version of a stream that Nick and I did over on Twitch. If you want to watch the full unedited stream, I'll put a link in the description below to where you can check that out. Also, all future episodes of the Factorio series will be uploaded to the Nick and Isaac YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check that out. Episode 2 is already available if you want to go watch that after this one. But without further ado, I hope you enjoy some Factorio. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Gaming on Caffeine Christmas charity livestream 2018. I'm joined today, of course, by the one, the only, the beautiful, the sexy, as he is known to his friends and colleagues around the globe. It's Janky Nick.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. How does it feel to be on the show for the first time?
It feels great. I feel honored.
Nick, we are going to play some Factorio. A game that you've never played, a game that I quite enjoy, a game that's been out for quite some time, and a game that I think you might like.
Okay. I've never played it in my life.
It's got a bit of a Minecraft feel to it. It's got a lot of automation involved. You know, it's kind of the crux of the game in general. But it's a good time. I enjoy it. Okay, this is good. So I need to quickly do that. I'm going to host a game, and then you should be able to join. I can either bring you in through Steam, or I can invite you through the game. Like, you can join on me. I mean, I think there's all kinds of stuff like that that we can figure out.
Oh yeah, look at this. It's like a top-down. You know, it reminds me a bit of Don't Starve, Isaac, but it's extremely non-cartoonified.
It is very much so less cartoonified. So M brings up the map, Nick. You can see kind of the starting map we have here. The map is, to the best of my knowledge, big, endless. Man. So you can walk further out of this. Like you can uncover more as you walk further out. If you walk on over to here, Nick, this is coal on the ground. Right now we don't have any tools. So in the bottom right, you've got like your inventory. You can see you've got like armor slot.
I've got a gun.
You do have a gun. That's true. There are aliens, Nick. There are bad guys who will try and attack us. We need to watch out for those.
Are we invading their land?
We are, Nick. We are. We've landed on their planet, and we're gonna try and destroy them as best we can. So, first thing, Nick, we need to you guessed it, punch trees and get wood. You're familiar with this, Nick? This is like
I'm familiar with this one. Isaac. Yeah, here, look at these. These look beautiful.
So you can right-click. Hold down right-click on a tree, and you'll get like a little progress bar at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It starts off a little slow. That's because we don't have any kind of tool. But you can grab that. Now, if you press E, this will open up your inventory. You got the wood. You got the iron plates, and on the right, you've got 4 like crafting menus, right? And as we go on, as we do more research, you'll unlock more stuff and find more things you can craft. Right now, if you go to the very end, if you go to the second one in, you'll see we can make an iron axe.
Production. Iron axe. Oh, I made one.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah. And it's auto-equipped to your bottom right-hand slot.
Oh, yeah, it has. It has.
So now if you try and chop down this tree, you'll see it's a lot faster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is amazing.
That's progress already, Nick, right?
Tell you what, already. It's becoming night, man. It's getting a bit
becoming
dark.
Now, thankfully for us, Nick, there are no creepers in this. And so...
Okay, that's good.
And the mobs and the bad guys don't come out at night. They mostly come out later on in the game. So the way that the bad guys work in this, Nick, is we are obviously going to set up this massive like production line. We're going to try. So the end goal of Factorio is to build a rocket, and get off the island, get off the planet, right? Escape. That's the end goal. Now, to do that, we've got to set up a lot of factories, Nick. We're going to pump out a lot of steam. We're going to cause a lot of pollution. The more pollution you produce, the angrier the local species get.
The local species
They get annoyed that you're destroying their planet, and then they come and attack you, right? So the more and more pollution that you pump out, the angrier and angrier they get, right? So here is some rock, Nick. You can, of course, break rock as well, much like you can break wood.
Oh, yeah.
Takes a little bit of time, but you get some rock from that.
Yeah, I've got loads of wood, man. I've got like 76 wood.
And then over here, Nick, if you press M, you'll see like and you scrolling on the map, I guess, you'll see little patches of like black, orange. There's some pink in the top right.
Ooh, these are copper ore.
Yeah, this has got copper ore. Coal. Bottom left, you've got iron ore. Far in the top right, those little pink spots, those are oil. So you can go and get oil eventually over there. And then down beneath us, there's also like a stone patch, like a very thin beige stone bit. So with the coal, to start with, Nick, again, just like everything else, you can right-click to mine this right off the ground. Just pulling it right out the floor.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's so satisfying, right? Oh, zoom right in, Nick. Scroll right in and look at these two boys just smashing away with their pickaxes.
I'm getting the HD textures now, man.
Look at that. Oh. And then, Nick, if you go ahead and go back to your inventory, one of the first things you're going to want to make in the second tab, I think we're going to be spending quite a bit of time in the second tab, but in the second tab, near the bottom, there is a stone furnace. Looks like a little hut.
Yes.
Of some description. You're also given one to start with, right?
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
You're also given a burner mining drill right there in the bottom left. So if you have anything on your hotbar, you can either click the corresponding number like 1, 2, 3, 4 to grab it, or you can just click on it, right? So like for that mining drill, you can just click number 1.
And then I can place it down.
Or just click on it. And then you can press R to rotate it. The yellow arrow is where it's going to output. And then you can put it down like on the coal. So we could do something like this. And you'll see that we now have a little miner. It's got no fuel. If you click on that, Nick, so left click on the miner, you can drop you can like, just click on it, left click. You can drag your coal into that like top slot. Oh, you picked it up.
Oh, I picked it up. I pressed the wrong, I pressed the wrong one.
Wow.
There we go. Let me put this down. There you go.
You can, so if you open it up, Nick, you can actually just shift click in the ore as well.
Put in the fuel, right.
Yeah.
I see.
You can either click it in manually, or you can shift click in like that. And
so
now
that's just outputting coal.
Yeah, you'll see on the floor here, there's like a little bit of coal, right? You can click on that. You can, I think, right click to pick it up.
And I see here, I can make chests, Isaac, in my logistics menu.
Chests. Why don't you go ahead and make a wooden chest, Nick, and slap that down right where this thing outputs, right where this coal is being placed. There you go. And so now you'll see that if you open the chest up there, it's pumping that coal directly into the chest. Oh, look at that, Nick. Look.
I'm going to put my own coal in there. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we could put ours in as well like that. Perfect. So, Nick, that is going to go ahead and produce coal until we've got, like, obviously it's going to run out of fuel eventually, Nick. So.
Yeah, I noticed if I hover on these, over this coal, it tells me the amount.
Oh, the, like the fuel value or?
No, at the bottom, it's like amount 1487, 1693. If I mouse over these little
look at that. Expected resources. Holy heck, I didn't even notice that. But there, look at that. And following from that, Nick, you can make what are known as burner inserters. So on the first menu, like third one down, there's a burner inserter.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we can, so it's a little weird here, but we can do this. And what we can also do. So do you have a burner inserter, Nick?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't.
Essentially, what we can do is we can use these to move things. Like you see this guy's about to move. He's feeding himself with the coal, and then he'll move the coal for us, right? So we can send this elsewhere. That's where the conveyor belts come in.
To put into a different machine.
Yeah, put in different machines, put on belts, send elsewhere, just go anywhere you want. Right? So, Nick, initially here, we are going to want to get like a little bit of copper, a little bit of iron, a little bit of everything. So I'm going to go down to the iron down here. If you want to grab some coal, grab some copper, just grab some stuff and see what you can get.
I'll run over to the copper then.
Cool.
Here we go.
Someone says, is this a fun game? I like it. It's like, it depends what your definition of fun is, I guess. It's got that, for me, it satisfies that kind of like automation itch that I get from Minecraft. I like it. I think it's a good game. I've spent way too much time in this game. Like, it's very much so one of those games where you can kind of just get lost in it. If you press T as well, Nick, real quick, you'll open up the research menu, and you'll see there's a lot of research down the left-hand side.
I can make electronics and efficiency modules and lab research speed.
Right down at the bottom, if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the rocket silo, and that thing's got quite the setup to get there.
Wow, rocketry. Make rockets.
So we are playing with 2 mods installed, Nick. We're playing with Long Reach and Squeak Through. So Long Reach is a pretty useful mod. Essentially, it means that, for example, like right now, if you scroll right out, if you can, for example, see that chest on your screen, so the chest we put down for coal.
Yeah.
If you can see that, you can open it from where you are.
Oh.
You don't have to run and be right next to it to open it, which you normally do in the default game. You can just pick it up.
Crazy.
You can open stuff from forever away, which later on, when we've got a lot more chests, it's going to be much nicer, right? You're going to want to have that experience.
I see.
And then Squeak Through allows you, it kind of decreases the collision range of a lot of machines so that you can walk between them easier. Like, again, when you have a lot of machines next to each other.
Little mods to make life a bit easier.
Exactly. Little quality of life things. Precisely.
I see. Are there like super OP mods, Isaac, that like just make you amazing and give you like 1,000,000 copper
we don't have any super OP mods, unfortunately. Like, we don't have any just cheating mods. I guess we could if we for some reason wanted to cheat, but yeah. So I've set up a little furnace here, Nick. I don't know if your axe is broken already or if you're still
not yet. It's still got a bit of life in it.
Okay, nice.
How much copper do you want, Isaac? I mean,
how much copper do you have, Nick?
I've got 31 right now.
That should be fine, Nick. That should be fine.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Cool. And in fact, yeah, okay, sure. I think it's probably best if we start by mining iron. So you've still got your burner miner, right, in your first slot?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want to put that down, like, somewhere on this iron here?
On the iron,
and make it point, like, out this way?
So, like, here?
Sure, yeah. I can't see where you're thinking of putting it.
Okay, hold on.
But I have faith in you, Nick. Yeah, there are bad guys in this, but they usually don't come until a little later. Until you've kind of set up some early game
now I'll put my
aggressiveness.
Coal in. Here he goes.
Nice. So one of the first things we probably want to do here, Nick, is potentially pump, like get coal down here so that we don't have to keep putting coal into this manually.
The miner.
Yeah, we'd have to keep putting it manually. And also, I guess we could start by automating these ones up here, right? The ones that, like the one that produces coal. Obviously, it produces a net increase of coal, so it produces more coal than it uses to burn it, right?
Right.
So, let me see here. I think I should have what it takes almost to produce my iron, right? Yeah, nice.
So, do we turn these into iron plates then?
You can smelt the iron into iron plates, yeah. If you come back over to the coal here, I've set up, I've put down a furnace next to this inserter.
Right, that we can, so it inserts the coal into the furnace.
Yes. It does.
Yeah,
put the coal in the furnace and that's smelting away.
Yeah, let's get our iron in.
Look at that.
Delicious iron plates.
Once you've done that, Nick, I'm going to grab some more of these iron plates here because I want to make some transport belts.
Ooh.
We're going to make so many of these throughout the course of this series, right?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So you can see this guy, and then now what we can do is we can do this, and this guy's going to feed that coal into himself because he requires coal, but then also back into the system. So now this is self-automating, right? This is going to run forever. And then also, I think if we can also put like a furnace here, and then if we get another burner inserter, we can put one like that. And this guy's going to nab coal off the line.
Copper in here.
There you go. Look at that.
There we go.
And you're making copper. And then again, you could pull copper out of the furnace and into its own chest and, you know, send it all over the place wherever it needs to go. So
delicious.
Delicious, healthy, heart-healthy fun. This is what this is, Nick. Everyone wants heart-healthy fun. So do you have another furnace? You probably got one in your
Yes,
I've got one here.
I do. I've got another furnace.
Okay. Do you want to put that down somewhere?
Somewhere.
I don't know where just yet, actually. I don't want to put that there. By the way, you can right-click to, if you like hold right-click, you can pick something up.
Oh, I see, yeah.
By hovering over it.
That's what I tell you. Here you go.
Nice.
Will this do?
So, that's, I mean, okay, you can pick that up for now. I don't think we need it there.
All right.
Now, what we probably want to do, right? You can see we're filling this belt up. I think initially we probably want to get like a miner, or at least one miner, maybe multiple miners on each section, like the copper, the iron. We've already got it in the coal. Get multiple miners on each one, and then I think we should also look towards sending coal over to those locations with these belts.
Okay.
Right? So we can also feed the miners that are already there. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. So we need to get coal here. So we need a lot of belts, Isaac.
We need a lot of belts, and the belts require iron. So do you want to put, Nick, can you make a burner inserter?
A burner inserter. Let's have a look.
It's on the first page, I think.
I need to go and grab some iron plates. I'll go grab some.
I don't know if I don't think there are any over there because I think they're.
I'll smelt some iron then.
Okay,
I've got this.
Cool.
I think.
Cool.
I might have
I've got faith in you, Nick. I have faith.
Okay, here we go. Let's take these copper plates out once they're finished. Just one left. You can do it. There we go.
So Nick, I was driving the other day, right? As I tend to do. And
you do?
I'm sure you've driven, Nick. You know how driving is. You know, you're putting your foot down, you're speeding along at the speed limit. But to know the speed limit, Nick, you've got to look at your little speedometer, right? Now my car's got like a little digital rendering of the speed I'm going at, so it tells you numbers,
your speed exactly.
Yeah. Precisely. And I'm really bad for it because I never look at the actual speedometer, right? So if the digital display goes off, I have no idea what speed I'm going at.
Right.
I always look at the digital display. Now, I have a question, Nick, because, you know, I don't normally look at my speedometer regularly, but I did. There's some iron plates in here, by the way, if you need them.
Oh, nice.
But I looked at my speedometer, right? And I asked myself a question, Nick, and that question is, why in the world do speedometers go above like 80 miles an hour?
In case you're on a racetrack, Isaac,
here in
or
the UK,
an airfield.
Here in the UK, the speed limit is what, 70? I don't think there's any situation in which you're supposed to legally be able to go faster than 70. So, under no circumstances, you know, I know the like max speed limit is like, they've got some variants, right? Like if you're going 75 on the motorway, they're not going to arrest you for it. I think it's up to 77 is what you're allowed to go for, like, you know, plus or minus, whatever. Now, if that's the case, why do all speedometers go to like 180 miles an hour?
What if you're in Germany, Isaac, where you can go on some motorways without a speed limit?
Right, but like, that's such, I feel like, Nick, given that like, there are so many things that are not included as standard in vehicles, I feel like the standard should be your speedometer goes maybe to 100, but I think 80 would probably do. Well, let's say it goes to 100. I think your speedometer should go to 100, and then if you want to opt for like the racing package, you can get it to go to like 180. But I feel like there's no reason, right? I feel like it just makes it harder to read 30. Because if there were less numbers on the speedometer, you'd be able to, you could have more like denominations between 0 and 100, right? Which would make it easier to read 30. Because here in the UK, Nick, 30 is like the most common speed, right? That's like the base speed that you go at, and then signs tell you to go otherwise. And I feel, and on most speedometers, there's no point for 30, it's just between 20 and 40, which makes no freaking sense. It's unnecessarily difficult, no?
Yeah, but Isaac, it looks cool when your speedometer says 120 on it.
But you can't.
What are you saying?
No one goes that fast, though.
What if they do, though, Isaac?
And I feel like, if anything, Nick, I feel like if we lower the speedometer to not go past 100, I'm not saying the car can't go faster than 100. You know, the car can go as fast as it can go. But I'm saying if we lower the speedometer to not go past 100, people might stop driving at 120 miles an hour down the motorway. Not entirely, but I feel like less people.
What if, what if...
Okay.
You reach the end of the needle and you go, hee, now technically I can't get done for doing 170 miles an hour because it just says 105.
No, because there's nowhere in the world that you're allowed to do, nowhere in the UK that you're allowed to do 100. So going over 100 is still wrong.
All right, you want it to go to 80, right?
Sure.
So what if it caps at 80?
Again, no, you're not allowed to go over 70. So if you're going over 80, that's still breaking the law.
Yeah, but by how much?
It doesn't matter how much over you're going.
If you go, I think it's 50% above the limit. You get a straight ban or something like that. You're out.
Right.
You're done.
I honestly think, Nick, if you're going over the speed... I mean, who's going like 105? So what, 105 is 50 over the speed limit, right? But I mean, honestly, well, just make it an exception to the rule. For the 70, if you're going over 100, you're banned. You know?
This is Isaac's secret way of trying to like just absolutely wreck the speed limit.
It's my way of making our roads safer, Nick, and also making speedometers more effective at their freaking jobs.
To be fair, right most now, modern cars these days, like have completely digital displays anyway.
Which I think makes sense.
Instead of any form of dial. They might have a picture of a dial, like a screen which has a dial on it, and then next to it is the actual speed. But yeah, mine actually has a needle, Isaac, and no digital readout.
Right.
And it's fine, Isaac. It's completely fine. You know why? Because I'm used to it.
Yeah, and that's fine. But like, it just seems like it would make so much more sense to have the speedometer not go as
always
high.
Accidentally goes at 60 on a 30. He's like, oh no, I just slipped. I didn't see the dial. The dial.
Again, my car's got a digital readout, so I don't need the dial. But when if I accidentally click something and the digital readout disappears, I have to read the dial. And then I look at it, I'm like, and that's when it annoys me, because I look at it, I'm like, this is such a bad system. Why is the speed that everybody goes at, why is 30 miles an hour so difficult to read on a standard speed dial? It makes no freaking sense at all. It's just purposefully bad. I think it's the speeding ticket companies, Nick. I think it's the government. They want they want you to get money, speeding tickets. Nick, have you ever had a speeding ticket?
No, actually, I've never had a speeding ticket.
You've never been to one of those lovely speed awareness courses?
Never been.
Nick, I got a ticket for speeding 4 days after passing my test.
Yeah, you've told me about this story because you thought you were in a different speed limit zone, didn't you?
I did. I thought it was like, it wasn't 4 days after passing my test. It was 4 days after getting my car. And it was like, 3 months after getting my test. And yeah, I thought I was in a 40. I was going I was driving slow in a 40. I was doing 36, but it was actually a 30 zone. And so I got clocked and I got sent to prison. And that's not true. I had to go to like a 5-hour speed awareness course where they're
awful.
like, yeah, it's real nice. It's real nice. No points though, which I'm happy about. No license points.
That's better, yeah.
But if I speed again within 2 years of that speeding offense, then
naughty.
I do get points.
I've had parking tickets.
Oh,
I've had plenty of parking tickets. I had like 4. But
are they expensive as well? Like £80, or is it like a?
No, it's okay because if you pay it quick, you have to only pay half, so like 25 to 35.
Oh yeah,
usually.
like my speeding ticket also came with a £100 fine. Like I didn't have to. It wasn't just go to the fun daycare.
Don't go to daddy daycare. You got to pay for daddy daycare as well.
Exactly, it was the same kind of thing where it'd go up if you didn't pay it quickly. So yeah, Isaac is a hardened criminal. It's true. I am. That's me. Just blatant criminal. So I see you standing still there, Nick.
I'm looking in my inventory, Isaac, at just all these things like a boiler. Like, what even is a boiler?
So, one of the first things we're going to work towards here, Nick, is getting power, so we don't have to run everything off coal. Like, so we can produce electricity. We can, as long as we have water on the map, we are going to pump the water out, Nick. We're going to boil it. We're going to make steam generators, and then we're going to use those to power electric miners, electric furnaces, and, use our coal to burn and heat up the water, right? That's the plan. So I've made a bunch of these doohickeys here, these guys, and you can just kind of run with these, right? I'm going to give these to you, Nick, if you stand still real quick. I think I can give these to you somehow. I don't know how I give these to you. Honestly, I think I've
got him.
No,
I've not got him.
I don't know if there's a way that I can give these to you, but like, I think there is a way. Maybe? Shift. Oh, you know what, Nick? I'm just going to put a chest down. I'm going to put a chest down.
Okay.
I'm going to put them in the chest. You can take them out of the chest, right? There you go. So if you grab those.
Man. I got them.
Yeah, there you go. And if you just want to run those over to here, over to the iron setup, so you just click and drag and you can run them along.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
And so I want to take this to the iron.
Yeah, so you can press R, by the way, to get like a corner piece, like a rotation piece if you want to turn left here, because you do want to turn left.
Like that.
This way. There you go. Yeah, you get it.
I'm out, Isaac. I'm out of conveyors. Let me see if I can make some of my own. Yeah, I can.
You can shift click to make as many as it says. There, you'd have to keep clicking.
I've only been able to make 4, unfortunately, because I'm bad.
That's fine.
But let me go get some iron plates, Isaac.
I have just pulled all the iron plates out of here, Nick.
Oh, okay.
So, alas, we're all out.
All right, man.
But what we can do, Nick, and what we should probably do before we start making so many plates, is we should probably look towards making more miners first, so we can up our iron production, because iron's needed for a lot of this, right?
Right.
So yeah, you can see the coal coming down here. I like it. So yeah, let's sure. I'm gonna try and make more of these. What's up, Nick?
I can stand on it. Look at this.
Oh yeah, you can. It'll move you around. And we can get faster ones in the future as well. Like we're not quite at the speed limit yet. Which is
there
nice.
an upgrade kit, Isaac? Can we just click on it, or is
I don't
it like
think there
really
are any
tedious?
I think you can just click and drag over it, and it will replace them. Like you don't have to.
That's all right. Then.
Break and replace.
Close enough.
Yeah, it'll give you all the old ones back in your inventory. I believe. I think that's how that works, but could be mistaken. So yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, can you just output? I'm going to steal one of these belts here just to test this. I don't know if you can just output directly onto a belt like this, or if I have to. Oh no, I totally can. Nice. Nice. So Nick, ideally, kind of what we want to do here, I think, is we want to have iron coming out of multiple miners like this, right? And then going across to like an area that's dedicated to furnaces, like a dedicated furnace area. Yeah. Because the furnaces also need coal, right? So,
yes.
So, how do we want to do this?
So can conveyor belts go over each other? Can you have like a little bridge?
They cannot go over each other, Nick, but if we press T, there is research that lets you go under.
Ooh.
So you can have like a little under bridge that goes underneath them, and then as you get further and further along, you can have like even more, like you can have bridges that go further, right? So like you can be underground for a longer period of time.
I see. It looks like you need red juice to do research. Lots of and green juice as well.
It's called science or something. Yeah, science packs. And so science packs are made, if you go into your inventory, Nick, and you go over to the third tab, science packs are 1 copper and 1 iron gear. So they're easy enough. You also need a science dome, which is it's called a lab. So the second tab right at the bottom, there's a science dome.
Oh, science dome.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That requires iron gears, electronic circuits, and transport belts. So a little harder. You'll see the bottom there does tell you the total raw as well. So you can see in total that requires 36 iron plates and 15 copper.
Yeah.
That's essentially what all of that is, just in other words. So, Nicholas, there are a couple of things here that we can use to our advantage. So. How do we want to do this? I think what we probably want to do is pick this up. And I've just put it down, but I think I want to pick this up. Because you'll notice there are two sides to every belt. You'll notice that everything is being pushed onto one side. So what we probably want to do...
can we have dual carriage?
We can have a dual-wielding, dual carriage system, Nick. So, for example, we need more freaking transport belts. So I'll make a few here. But for example, if we want to mix, I think what we want to have here, Nick, is a belt with coal on one side and iron on the other, right?
Okay.
So that we can feed the coal to both the miners and the furnaces and also pull out the finished products, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this along here and I'm gonna run this down like this. I'm gonna change these around. I think you can also hover over a belt and just press R twice to rotate it.
Oh yeah.
Like that. So iron's coming in on the left-hand side, right? Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me undo this real quick, because I'm pretty sure that these machines will by default try and put the iron on the other side. So if I put some, like, I don't want this coal. I don't know why this has coal in it. Why is that pulling coal out? Maybe I want to do it like this. Hold on. Oh no, that's, I can't remember how I do this, honestly, because that's gonna, hold on, actually. I might be just, so that puts it out on the left-hand side of the belt, right?
Okay.
And we want to get coal in on the other side. I don't know if I could do this with just on one belt, because what we can do here, Nick, is we can do this, right? And that's going to push the coal on one side and the iron on the other. But now we're going to get the coal into this guy, right? Which I don't think we can do from here. I think we might have to have two lines right now. And by that I mean I think we might have to have, like, for example, we can rotate. I'm going to break this real quick. Rotate these guys to face this way and have the iron output on a different side like that. Do you know what I mean? So have this side just be for coal for now. Get rid of this. I'll get there, Nick. It's been a while since I've played Factorio, but I'll get there.
I have faith.
I'll get there. So we do this. We do like this. And then if I can... Do you have what it takes to make another burner inserter, Nick?
Let's have a look. I've got one. Isaac,
nice.
Where do you want
down
this rude boy?
Here, next to this burner mining drill. So facing into the miner.
Facing into the miner like that?
Yeah, perfect. So again, he's going to feed himself. Then he's going to feed this. Then we're getting iron. The iron is being put in this furnace. And then if you can make one more, potentially, question mark.
Let's have a look. I require... Oh, no. Burner inserter. I require an iron gear. So let me get some more.
That's fine. There we go. That's done.
Okay.
So the problem with the setup now, or at least the setup here, is that we don't have coal coming here for these guys, right? So what I'm going to do, Nick, first of all, I'm going to take away some of this stuff. Do you have a decent amount of stone, or any stone at all? How many furnaces can you make?
I have 38 stone, Isaac. 38. Is that decent?
How many furnaces? So if you go to the second tab, how many furnaces are you capable of producing?
I'm capable of making 7 furnaces, and I have one on me.
Yeah, make those 7 furnaces, Nick.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. I've got 8 in total.
All right, so we're going to put, like, if you want to put, Nick, 2 beneath these ones, so like down beneath here.
Like that.
And then so what I'm thinking here, Nick, is we're going to have like a setup, right? And then I want to have the other 5 on another side here. So hold on, actually, give me a second. There's a way that I can, like, fake put these down, I think.
Like as a template?
Yeah. Like that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Then it's kind of ghosted.
Yeah. So, Nick, here is the plan, okay? This is going to make life a lot easier because I can just show you what I mean instead of having to try and vaguely explain it. So my thought process here, Nick, is we have inserters that go actually probably the other way around here. Let me get rid of those. Like this. So they're going to take... Oh, no. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Inserters like this. They're going to put the iron
into the furnaces.
They're gonna take that off out of the furnaces and put it in the middle, right?
Right.
So we're gonna have iron plates on a belt like this, okay? And then right at the end, we're gonna have a chest like that. That's right. So this belt here is gonna be for the iron, okay? So like this, and this. And then I'm thinking, Nick, that on the outside here, so kind of like this, but not these last two, not those. If we do this, and then this, okay?
Right.
And then this belt here, we're going to combine both coal and iron, right? So one side's going to be coal ore, one side's going to be iron ore. And then if we get our inserters like this, these ones are going to insert into the furnaces. So those should move, hopefully, both coal and iron into the furnaces. That should then be cooked up into plates. Those plates should then be moved onto the middle belt. That middle belt will then push up to here, and the iron plate should end up in this chest, right? So this should be a nice little setup for producing iron. So that's the setup there, Nick. And then I also think it would be a good idea, potentially, if we could get more burner mining drills over here as well. So again, kind of set up something maybe that looks like this, have potentially like 8 all pumping onto one central belt. Yeah. So that's the plan.
I see.
Okay, that's the idea. But to do that, we need a lot more iron. And as we get more iron, we can obviously proceed. So I'm going to put some iron ore in there. Do you have what it takes to make anything right now? What have you got on you?
I've got my 6 stone furnaces. Shall I put them down?
Yes, you can put those down wherever the vague half ones are. Sure. I'm going to move these.
There we go. The exact amount, Isaac, has been put down.
Nice.
I can also make some conveyor belts, I think. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I can make one.
That's
I can
fine.
make 2.
That's fine.
It's all right.
Okay,
I can make 2.
Good. Like that. Okay. That's good. I think that's good. So I think I'm going to re-kajigger this a little bit, right?
Okay.
And we'll probably end up breaking a lot of conveyor belts anyway, just because as time goes on, we're going to want to make things a bit more efficient than they were to begin with, right?
But for now, I think that down into this area.
So this is going to join on here. We're going to have to bring this back a little bit. So we're going to have like coal coming on one side and iron ore coming on the other like that, right?
Sure.
So iron ore is going to come from over here, like this. I'll just do the fake kind of lineup there for now. And then coal is obviously going to come in here. But we do also want coal to split off. And unfortunately, I don't think we have what it takes yet. There is a research that gives you a splitter, so you can split things in 2. But we don't have what it takes to make that just yet. But I think that might be fine, question mark? I don't know how that would be fine. How would we go about doing that? I'm not quite sure. Actually, but let's get these belts down. Let's get these whatever belts I can make down. Like
here
this.
We go.
And we'll worry about other things later on, Nick. We'll worry about the trivial bits in the future. Okay. For now, I'm holding a ton of iron, so this is fine. The iron's gonna get put onto the belts and start moving. We don't have to set the whole thing up at once, of course. Like we can start by setting just like the middle bit up or this left bit up, and then expand out as we go. So do you want to like you can? Do you want actually? Okay, Nick. If you press M on the map, in the bottom right there is like a bit of stone. It looks like iron, but it's very beige color.
47,000.
Do you want to go and get just go mine stone for now?
All right, Isaac. I'm gonna go and mine stone. You've given me the hard tasks here.
I like to try and give you the difficult tasks, Nick. You know.
Here we go. Stone. Yeah, I bet you will.
you go mine stone.
God, yeah, man.